Hey guys, welcome to Horizons. For today's video, I'm just going to read to you. Now, you do have to listen because today's going to be a listening skill video. So I'm going to read a short story, and at the end of the short story, I'm going to ask you some questions, and you need to remember what I read. So you need to turn those ears up, and you need to be listening so that you can answer these questions correctly. Our story for today is called A Busy Day. Are you ready? Justin, said Dad, the next week I'd like you to take Flossie to the far field. May I go too? Asked Lauren. Yes, Dad said. But don't forget to close the gates. I don't want Flossie to get in the garden. I won't forget, called Justin. Lauren and Justin hurried outside. Slam! Went the kitchen door. Here, lady, called Justin. You may go too. On the way to the field, Lauren and Justin talked about the garden plants. Honk, 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 called the 6 little geese. Justin and Lauren turned around and laughed. Then they talked about how big the geese were growing. They didn't think another thing about Flossie or the gates they were told to shut. Let's hurry, said Justin on the way back. Maybe we can water the plants. Justin and Lauren ran up to Mom. May we water the garden? They asked. First, you'll need to pull the weeds, answered Mom. Justin and Lauren looked for weeds. Then they gently pulled them from around the plants. They went up one row and down the next. Up and down, back and forth, they worked very hard. Next, they pulled weeds from the little hills of dirt. Now we may water the garden, they asked again. What fun they had watering the plants. Look at you, cried Lauren. You have mud all over you. Justin laughed and said, You're all muddy too. Justin turned off the water. Lauren and Justin put away the tools. Then they both hurried to the house to clean up before dinner. We're ready to eat, called Mom. Look, Dad said as he pointed out the window. Flossie's in the garden. Oh, no, cried Justin and Lauren. Justin reached outside to take Flossie to the barn. Then he walked back to the garden. Look at our poor garden, he said to Lauren. My pumpkin plants are all trampled. I'll show you the picture. There's a picture of Flossie in the garden. Oh, no. And look at the beets, said Lauren. I know, sighed Justin. Next time, I'll close the gate. Then he added, a job worth doing is worth doing well. I'm sorry I didn't obey, Justin told his dad. We worked so hard today. Now look at the garden. It's a big mess. I'm also sorry that you didn't obey, said Dad. Justin and Lauren both told their dad that they were sorry. Then Justin smiled. The garden still looks like a mess, he said, but I feel much better. Maybe we can plant some more seeds on Monday evening, said Dad. I know you won't forget to close the gates again. All right, here's your first thinking question. Get that thinking cap on. What do you think Dad wanted Justin? Why do you think Dad wanted Justin to take Flossie to the field? So why do you think he wanted Flossie to go to the field? Remember, Flossie's a cow, so why would she need to go to the field? Probably to eat, right? Who went to the field with Justin? It was a little girl. What was her name? Lauren, right. What did Justin and Lauren have to do before they could water the garden? Remember, they asked Mom, hey, can we water the garden? And the mom said, yes, but you have to do something first. Pull the weeds, right. How do you think the garden looked after all the weeds were pulled? How do you think it looked? Probably good, huh? It had no weeds in it, so it probably looked really nice. Here's your next question. What happened that made the garden a mess? What made it a really big mess? Flossie, right? Their cow. She got in the garden and she thought that was a buffet for her, and she ate all of those plants and she stepped on everything. She made a mess. All right. Here's the last question. This is a thinking one. Now, whose fault was it that the plants were trampled? Whose fault was it? Remember, it was Justin and Lauren's, and they had to apologize to their dad, right? And that's kind of a lesson for us because sometimes we think, well, it was my fault, but I want to blame it on somebody else. Justin and Lauren probably wanted to blame it on Flossie and say, well, Flossie shouldn't have done that. But Flossie's a cow. She doesn't know better. They were told to shut the gates and they forgot. And so now remember, they had to tell their dad, and they told their dad they were sorry. And at the end, their dad said that they could plant new plants and that they were not going to forget to shut the gate again after that, huh? All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that little story about Flossie and Justin and Lauren. And I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you guys later. Bye.